Good evening, student. Today we shall discuss graphical representation of motion. You are all familiar with a graph. A graph represents relation between two variables in pictorial form. What are these two variables? These two variables are called independent variable and dependent variable. An independent variable is that which is changed at our choice. And the variable which is changed, which is varied as a result of this change in the independent variable, is called a dependent variable. For example, if you are going to Delhi from Kota in a train, then the position of the train continuously change with the time. So position of the train will depend on the time. As the time is changed, the position of the train will also change. So here time is independent variable and position is dependent variable. Similarly, the train might be moving with different velocities. So at different time the velocity of the body will be different. And as the time will change, the velocity of the train is likely to change. So here time is independent variable and velocity is dependent variable. In a graph, independent variable is usually represented along x-axis and the dependent variable is represented along the y-axis. For example, in position time graph or in distance time graph or in displacement time graph, time is represented along the x-axis and displacement is represented along the y-axis. In case of velocity time graph, time is represented along the x-axis and velocity is represented along the y-axis. तो एक ग्राफ क्या होता है? एक ग्राफ रिप्रेजेंट करता है रिलेशन दो वेरिएबल्स के बीच में. ये दो वेरिएबल फिजिक्स में क्या कहलाते हैं? इंडिपेंडेंट वेरिएबल और डिपेंडेंट वेरिएबल. इंडिपेंडेंट वेरिएबल वो होता है जो हमारी चॉइस पर चेंज होता है. समय हम चेंज कर सकते हैं, इतने समय, इतने समय, इतने समय, तो ये इंडिपेंडेंट वेरिएबल है. जब आप समय चेंज करेंगे तो अगर बॉडी मोशन में है तो उसकी पोजीशन लाइकली टू चेंज, पोजीशन उसकी चेंज होगी, तो पोजीशन या जो डिस्टेंस है वो क्या हो गया? डिपेंडेंट वेरिएबल हो गया. इन दिस चैप्टर वी शैल इंटरप्रेट graphs based on position time and velocity time. Let's see. I have depicted various graphs for distance time and the velocity time. Let's see the first case. In this case, the graph is a straight line which is inclined to time axis. This graph indicates that the body is covering equal distance or equal displacement in equal interval of time. Therefore, this graph represents uniform motion. So when you see a distance or displacement time graph which is a straight line passing through the origin, it indicates that the body is covering equal distance in equal interval of time, that is, the motion of the body is uniform. In this case, the displacement or distance time graph is a curved which is sloping upwards. Clearly you can see that the body is covering unequal distance in equal interval of time. Therefore, this graph represents non-uniform motion. So when displacement or distance time graph, position time graph is a curved, it indicates that the body is covering unequal distance in equal interval of time. That is, the motion of the body is non-uniform. Now see this case. Here you can see that graph is a straight line parallel to the time axis. It means at different interval of time, the position of the body is not changing. It means the body is at rest. So when displacement or distance time graph is a straight line parallel to the time axis, it indicates that the body is at rest. Now come to the velocity time. You can see that this graph is a straight line which is parallel to the time axis. It means the velocity of the body is not changing, it is constant. At different interval of time, the velocity of the body is not changing. So when the velocity time graph is a straight line which is parallel to the time axis, it indicates that the velocity of the body is constant and it is non-accelerated motion. In this case, the velocity time graph is a straight line passing through the origin. Now you can see here that the velocity of the body is changing in equal amounts in equal interval of time. When the velocity of the body changes in equal amounts in equal interval of time, the body is said to have uniform acceleration. Let's see this graph. This graph is also a straight line, but it is sloping down. It indicates that the velocity of the body is changing, decreasing rather. Velocity of the body decreasing in equal amounts in equal interval of time. Therefore, the body is said to be having retarded motion. That is, the body has retardation. Retardation means negative acceleration. That is, the velocity of the body is decreasing, and at this instant of time the velocity of the body is 0. So today we have discussed various graphs related to distance and time and velocity and time and their interpretation. Tomorrow we shall discuss how to calculate speed or the velocity and acceleration by distance time and velocity time graphs. Thank you.